Hello everyone, I'm Clint and I'm part of Team SCRD. I will be bringing you through how to use this dashboard. Clicking on the dashboard will first show you an overview of all the maps available on our dashboard. The first thing you will notice is an overview of 3 maps we have created, namely the flood-prone map, the flood frequency heat map, and lastly, the rainfall heat map. We can explore the maps either by clicking on the picture or the button. Let's first explore the flood-prone map. This map shows specific areas in Singapore that are prone to flooding using historical data from 2018 to 2021. This panel shows a list of subzones and the corresponding number of flood-prone areas in that subzone. It is sorted in descending order of the number of flood-prone areas. If you want to find a particular subzone, you can click on the search bar at the top of the list. For example, by searching Jurong North in the search bar, it will display the number of flood-prone areas in that subzone. Now, let's click on Whampoa and see what happens. On the right, the map will zoom in to show the Whampoa subzone. This zone has 6 flood-prone areas, which you can see on the map. By clicking on the Home button, it will reset to the default view. Next, let's move on to the Flood Frequency Heat Map tab. You can click on this layer button to view a specific year. Clicking on the eye icon enables you to view different layers by hiding or showing the layers. This layer shows the average flood frequency across 9 years from 2012 to 2020. The individual layers show you the average flood frequency for that year. On the bottom left, you can see a bar graph of the number of floods over the same time period. You can mouse over the graph to see the year and the sum of flood frequency. On the right, there's a list of subzones and the frequency of red alerts and the frequency of flooding. The list shows the total frequency of red alerts and frequency of flooding. The list items are sorted in descending order of frequency of flooding. Now, let's move on to the next heat map, the rainfall heat map. This heat map shows the total rainfall amount for each subzone from 2012 to 2020. For this map, you can also toggle between heat maps for different years by clicking on the eye icon to show or hide that layer. You can refer to the legend to see which subzones have more rainfall and which subzones has less. The bar graph on the bottom left shows the number of rainy days per year from 2012 to 2020, while the graph on the right shows the aggregated rainfall amount over the same time period. You can mouse over each bar to view the number of rainy days in that year, or the average rainfall amount per day in that year. With that, thank you for using our dashboard. We hope that this dashboard has provided you with insightful information about flooding scenes in Singapore.